Thank you for being here. As Boca is one of the leading die casting producers in the world, how do you see the future role of Mexico and as well of Boca in the next years?
No, thank you very much for your invitation. I think the American market is growing, and Mexico is critical in this growth on the casting industry. The global situation, the nearshoring, the growth of the electrification and the number of programs and to be launched in North America require a lot of capacity, but also the need of co-development of products together with the OEMs. It's a huge opportunity for the locals. We have challenges locally in Mexico because of water, of energy, and mainly on people, no? On all North America. But Mexico, the potential of Mexico, because of the people itself, young people, well-prepared people coming from university, is a high potential to grow.
I think the future for die casting in Mexico is bright. I think it's growing. The opportunity we have with electrification, with structural components, there's only going to be more aluminum die casting in Mexico. And I think one of the huge strengths that Mexico has is the technical talent. We have in Mexico a perspective that there's still a huge interest in manufacturing careers. Our recruiting throughout North America is heavily dominated on the technical side by candidates from Mexico, just because Mexico is producing so many young people who have an interest in careers in technology and manufacturing. And I think that says great things for the future of die casting in Mexico. The biggest issue that we have and the biggest concern we have, and honestly the most important asset we have, is the technical talent in casting. And I think EUROGUSS serves a huge benefit, has a huge purpose in allowing us to bring those young engineers. In fact, we have 5 of them here today, sitting through the talks, learning from all of the different suppliers, learning about new technologies, and they bring that back to the facility and they put it to use. And I think EUROGUSS really is serving great purpose in advancing that.
Die casting in Mexico, in my opinion, is going to have a bright future. There are several aspects to be considered. So one thing is that there is a trend to be seen that there is a reshoring of production capacities. And for the North American market, becoming independent in the global economy, Mexico is going to be one of the core enablers, in my opinion, supplying, first of all, to the North America, to USA, but also later to the Mexican domestic market there. The EUROGUSS is a kind of point where the product owners, where the technology suppliers, and where the foundries are meeting. And it's important that in this triangular, we're working together on improving the process and getting more effectivity into the process, getting more sustainability into the process, but also getting new applications into die casting. So coming from other processes like sheet metal, welding and welding, going into die casting, like other processes like brass into zinc or other complete materials to bring into die casting. There is enormous potential, but only if all of these 3 working together on this topic. And EUROGUSS Mexico is creating a great platform for that. We are used to it, to EUROGUSS in Nuremberg since years, and we really appreciate what we're getting here, what is provided here, and now we can feel that the same is located in such a promising area as Mexico. So it's a good match, a good fit for us, so it's perfect.
I see a bright future here for die casting in Mexico for different reasons. One is of course the nearshoring to the United States. and also for the resources that are available here in Mexico. Within those, one I would put on first, and that is the people that you have here. Highly motivated people, well educated, and really ready to improve each day. And that's something which creates a high value here. The EUROGUSS, of course, is an important setup to get the supply chain here set on in Mexico. And even though the fact that many of the products are each year becoming more complex, and having this supply chain of machinery, of technology, of set up here, that everyone knows each other and there is a place to exchange the ideas and get in touch with them, I think that's really adding a lot of value. So very well done. It's great to be here in EUROGUSS in Mexico.
The die casting industry in Mexico already has a high standard and a long tradition. There is a high potential for growth. Therefore, it's important to establish EUROGUSS in Mexico to network industry and new technologies.